Hi, I'm Rosanna Linhawa from IT2103. Welcome to my channel. First, from the chapter 10, which is we have one first activity, which is activity application and presentation protocols and standards. From the instruction, which is drag the appropriate protocol names and standard to the correct OSI and TCP/IP network locations, each protocol and standard will be used once on the OSI model or once on the TCP/IP model. As we can see, we have here the OSI model, which is we have to do or we have to drag an appropriate protocol for this application and for this presentation. And same as the TCP/IP model, we have to drag the appropriate application. No, appropriate protocol for this application. First, let's determine what is a appropriate protocols for this OSI model application. First, I think it is IMAP and same as TFTP and same also as this DNS and then DHCP. Then after the DHCP, we have the HTTP, and for the last one, which is the POP. So for the application for the OSI model is this protocols, which is the IMAP, TFTP, DNS, DHCP, and HTTP. And the last one is the POP or the POP. So let's check this part. So we could make the second one, which is the presentation. So first, let's check. So all of the protocols that I've dragged in this application are all correct. So let's proceed to the next one, which is the presentation for the OSI model. So for me, the appropriate protocol for this presentation from the OSI model was this JPEG, MPEG, and also the GIF. So let's check if it's correct. So all of the protocols that we've dragged in this presentation from the OSI model is correct. So let's proceed to this part, which is the TCP and IP model. So from this part, as I read from the chapters one by one, for me, from the TCP/IP model application, the appropriate protocols was all of these, which is, let's try the GIF, POP, IMAP, TFTP, JPEG, MPEG, the DNS, the DHCP, and the HTTP. So let's check if the protocols are correct from this TCP/IP model application. So it is all correct because all the protocols that we've dragged from this part and this part are all correct. So I will discuss to you I will briefly explain what is the meaning of this protocols, which is, let's start first with the, let's start with this IMAP. So IMAP, or what we so call Internet Message Access Protocol. So IMAP is a standard email protocol that stores email messages on a mail server but allows the end user to view and manipulate the message. So, as thought, the key were stored locally on the end user's computing devices. And the second one is the DNS, or what we so call the domain name system. So the DNS is the phone book of the internet human access information online through domain names. So like nighttimes.com or espn.com, web browser interact through Internet Protocol or IP addresses. DNS translate domain names to IP addresses, and the DNS translate domain names to IP addresses so the browser can load internet resources. So the DNS, or the domain name system, is a hierarchical and decentralized naming system for computers, services, or other resources. So connected to the internet or a private network, it associates the various information with domain names and assign to each of the participating entities. So the next one is the MPEG, which is MPEG stands for the Moving Picture Experts Group. So MPEG is an organization that develops standards for encoding digital audio and video. So it works with the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, and the International Electrotechnical Commission, or IEC, to ensure the media compression standards are widely adopted and universally available. So MPEG is a working group of ISO. So the term also refers to the family of the digital video compression standards and file formats developed by the group. So MPEG algorithms compress data to form small bits that can be easily transmitted and then decompress. So the next one is the POP, or POP. So POP stands for Post Office Protocols and is an internet mail process that transfer your email messages from network solutions. So the servers to your computers. So the latest versions of POP is the POP3. So the next one is the GIF. So the GIF is a computer file that is used on the internet for sending images, such as, for example, especially moving images. The GIF is an as we all know that the GIF is a images that are moving. So the next one is the JPEG. And JPEG stands for Joint Photographic Expert Group. So the JPEG is a popular image file format, and it is commonly used by digital cameras to store photos, since it supports the 224, or 16,007,077 and 216 colors. So the format also supports varying levels of compression, which makes it ideal for web graphics. So the next one is the DHCP, or Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So the DHCP is a protocol that provides quick, automatic, and central management for the distribution of IP addresses within a network. So DHCP is also used to configure the subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS server information on the device. So let's proceed to the next one, which is the HTTP. So HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So the HTTP is the underlying protocol used by the World Wide Web, and this protocol defines how messages are formatted and transmitted and what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to various commands. And the next one is the TFTP. So TFTP stands for Trivial File Transfer Protocol. So it is simple high-level protocol for transferring data servers used to boot diskless workstations and X terminals and routers by using user data protocols or the UDP. So TFTP was primarily designed to read or write files by using a remote server. And the next one is the worm. Then, so I'm done explaining to you what is the meaning of this protocol. So, from this activity, we've learned that that the the protocols that are used from the OSI model from applications was the IMAP, DHCP, TFTP, HTTP, DNS, and the POP. And from the presentation for the OSI model was the JPEG, MPEG, and the GIF. And for the TCP/IP model was the GIF, POP, IMAP, TFTP, JPEG, MPEG, DNS, and DHCP and HTTP. So I think that's all for this chapter. So thank you for watching. Bye.